Don't just create for yourself, unless you want to be Vincent van Gogh. And I'd say probably he did think about how his art would be received by others quite a lot. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up talking quite a lot about Vincent van Gogh and Bob Dylan on this channel, aren't I? Being a creative for yourself is really great, but if you do that, then you'll only ever be doing that alone. You're probably going to enjoy it more with more than one person. Sure, you should probably only do the things that you want to in your creative life, but if you only ever do it for yourself, if it never finds an audience, then that way lies madness, I'm afraid. Make a thing that you love, but make it for someone. And that person might just be the many millions of people that think like you. Enjoy the process of making it and show you're working. I was thinking about Kit Wren when I was drawing St. Paul's Cathedral in London, and his guiding principle for all of those churches that he built in London was to apply a principle of taste. He could combine aspects of architecture from any different genre, any different period, as long as they sat well together in his buildings. Thinking about taste has become incredibly important in my work here on YouTube and also in my writing. It's like asking yourself how this thing is going to be received by other people. It's one of the most shareable clips from Rick Rubin's chat, isn't it? He describes himself as someone with no musical skill or knowledge, but he does have impeccable taste. One thing I need to do quite quickly here on this second channel is to get it to the point where it's having the same reach as on my first channel. Not only for obvious reasons of making it financially worthwhile, but really I need feedback from an audience if I'm going to find that flow with these videos. So one thing I'll need to do is to commit to doing a bit of self-promotion for a little while until this channel finds its own audience and the algorithm really knows what type of person it's suited to. I'll need to share it out. It might feel a little bit cringe. Occasionally it's going to feel a little bit spammy, but I need to give the new videos a chance of finding people. I've been doing my audience research for this channel, and I think I'm a little bit closer to understanding who that ideal viewer for this channel is. Let me know if you'd be interested to see a deep dive into that process and a breakdown of who I think my two audiences are on these two different channels. But for now, I've simply been asking myself, where do they hang out online and what do they watch? Flow is what's special about being a creative. It's where the challenges match the skills and you get timely feedback. You feel connected to something larger than yourself and time passes quickly. Flow is a personal thing, and as a creative person, you're trying to find something that you care about deeply enough that you find flow whilst you're doing it. But don't forget that in your work, you're trying to give someone else that experience of flow, that they should find flow in what you create for them. Find that and you'll find happiness in your creative pursuits.